Welcome to Football with Cheese. So in this video, we're going to do an NFL draft prospect breakdown of Olaivavega Ioane, the guard from Penn State. Been looking forward to this one. One of my favorite players in this draft, so it's going to be a more positive video than some of the offensive tackles. If you are new to the channel, make sure you just subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you never miss one of my videos. If you like the NFL draft, this is definitely the channel for you, so make sure you share this with anyone else who loves the draft. Okay, so let's get into it. Wonder if I can pronounce his full name correctly. I'm going to give it a shot. Here we go. Olaivavega Ioane. I did it. When I practiced this video, rehearsed, I did not get it right. So there we go. Okay, good start. So what are his positives? He has tremendous play strength, and it shows up in the run and the pass. He just cannot be bullied. He does the bullying. Let's put it that way. He is more fundamentally sound than most college linemen, so he will likely start right away for whoever drafts him. He's a very strong anchor, like I said, cannot be bullied. He is ideal size for a guard, 6'4", 326 pounds. That's pretty much what you want in today's NFL as far as size goes. He does a great job at one-on-one pass sets. So when he's one-on-one against, say, the defensive tackle, he rarely loses. He is scheme versatile. I think he can play in both zone and gap schemes. I've seen some people say he wouldn't fit zone schemes well, but I disagree. He played a gap scheme in college, but I think he's athletic enough to play in both. He gave up, check this out, 0 sacks and 0 holding penalties in the last 2 seasons. That is really impressive. He has a high motor, and he's extremely physical. Like I said, he's a bully. He's still only 21 years old, and apparently he interviewed really well at the combine. There's just a lot to like about Olaivavega Ioane, but of course we have to go over a few negatives. He's a good athlete. He's just not a great athlete. Shouldn't be a problem because he plays guard. I think he could have trouble with some interior pass rushers that have a quick first step, like Aaron Donald's first step. He would have had a lot of trouble with that. He sometimes played out of control. It was almost like he was giving too much effort, like he was over-aggressive at times. And when he did lose, it was because of a balance issue. Either he was over-aggressive and it caused him to lose his balance. And my biggest issue with him is because he had issues with balance, he was on the ground way too much. If you study defensive line and offensive line, you know that you cannot be on the ground much, and he has got to clean that up. That's pretty much it for the negatives. Conclusion, you might hear draft analysts say, oh, Ioane's just not the best athlete, but he's still more athletic, in my opinion, than 75 to 85% of the interior offensive linemen currently starting in the NFL. He's just not an elite athlete. So all these draft analysts are going to try to find something wrong with him. They always do this with prospects. If they have so many more positive and negatives, they'll try to find something. So if your team drafts him, don't expect him to be this unathletic, clunky guy who can't move. That's not the case at all. I saw a lot of improvement from 2024 to 2025, especially as a pass blocker. He basically projects to be a very good starting left or right guard. I think he can play both. He mostly played left guard at Penn State. And I think he's just one of those guys, you play him right away, he might make 5, 6, maybe 8 or 10 Pro Bowls. Like, I don't think he'll ever be one of the best guards in the game. I think he's going to be very, very good. And comparing him to last year, I think he's a slightly better prospect than Tyler Booker. Booker went 12th overall to the Cowboys out of Alabama, but he was projected to go more late teens to mid-20s in that range. You just never know what Jerry Jones is going to do, but Ioane's just a little bit better athlete and a better pass blocker. I think Tyler Booker's a better run blocker, but just comparing him to someone from last year. In fact, I think Ioane is the best guard prospect to come out since Elijah Vera Tucker in 2021. He went 14th overall to the Jets. Yes, obviously very high on him. Consensus board, he is 16th. I think if he played a premium position, he would be higher. I know analytical models say you can find guards, starting guards, in rounds 2, 3, 4. No problem. So you should pass on the position in the first round. But he's your best player on the board, regardless of position. Just take him. Because if you look at the teams winning Super Bowls, look at the Eagles 2 years ago. Really good offensive line. Did not have a weakness. Seattle Seahawks had one offensive lineman that wasn't very good. Anthony Bradford, right guard. The rest of the 4 were good. You have to have a good offensive line to win the Super Bowl, and it really helps if you don't have a weakness there at all. So if your team, like the Jets at 16, Ravens at 14, who really need guard help, just take them. You don't know who's going to be there in the middle of the second round. there could be a huge run late first, early second on guards. So if he's the best player on your board, regardless of position, just take him. And if for some reason, because he plays guard, he falls into the 20s, he would be an absolute steal. I think that if he fell to like 17 or 18, I think Howie Roseman for the Eagles would move up into late teens to get him. So yeah, good fits are the Jets, Ravens, and Eagles. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. Let me know in the comments. Did you watch a lot of Penn State? What do you think of Ioane? Share this, once again, with anyone who loves football. I'll cover all 32 teams on this channel. Me and Mike, we do the Lights Out podcast every Tuesday night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Link in the description. We're also doing a draft special. It's on Sunday, April 19th at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Same link. We're doing a mock draft. Myself and 3 other draft analysts will pick for 2 divisions each. It's a lot of fun, so make sure you come out for that. Check out these videos if you have not, and I will see you in the next one.